Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I do my poinsettia leaves. I have a trick that I think is really easy. So here's a couple ideas for placement before I get started for the top of the forehead. You can also do more asymmetrical designs like those two examples. But today I really just want to show you how I achieve that look really easily. So the trick here is using the Low Cornell Flora brush. This is the number 10. I will put a link to this below. I love this brush. Grab your favorite red. I am in love with this Fusion Prime Cardinal Red, and it has a big hole in it because I like it so much. I repotted this part into my small containers for my craft and go. I had been searching for like a true Spider-Man red for a while, and I kept striking out and getting a bunch of watermelony reds online, and then I finally got this one and it's perfect. So also perfect for these Christmassy designs because it can kind of ruin it to have purple red or a watermelony pink red. They just don't read as Christmassy. So I'm really loving this one. All right, so go ahead and load up that brush really well. And sorry guys, my throat's pretty scratchy. I've been sick, but I figured if I didn't go ahead and just film some Christmas videos, they would never go up. Okay, so I went ahead and just dipped the tip of this brush in water, and I'm going to drag it through my black. Now I am dragging the edge through the black and just a little bit of the tip. So I'm not double loading it like I would if I loaded this with white and then one or two additional colors. I'm just dragging the very edge through, and I'll kind of show you why that makes a difference. Now I am going to grab a little bit of white to show you why I like this brush so much. The poinsettia leaf, the red leaf for the plant, has a really distinct shape. It starts out very thin and then it balloons out and then it gets thin again, right? And you can do that with a one stroke. That's fine if you're comfortable doing that, but this brush is already that shape. So if I'll show you on my arm because I think it's going to read a little bit better. So if I lay this brush down and then I push out and then pull up on the tip, now I can either keep it that same direction so I have the black on this side, or I can flip it so that the black meets the center. I can push out and I'm pushing down on the brush, and then I'm pulling up and I'm twisting it back up so that it meets. And now I have that shape really easily. Now, the other thing with poinsettias you have to keep in mind is that the leaves typically aren't stacked that close together. A lot of them have a lot of room and space and a lot of green behind it. So for this next one, I'm going to start a little bit over to the side. I'm going to push down, I'm going to pull up, and then I'm going to keep the black on that side. And you might have to reload the black just a little bit, so you can go ahead and just drag back through, grab the tiniest bit of water if it feels dry, and drag back through. So now I'm going to, instead of have the black meet in the middle again, I'm going to have it on the other side. So I'm going to press down, pull out, and then pull back in. And it creates a little bit of that shadowy effect. There's a lot more black on that one. Typically I don't load that much black on there, but I sure did on that one. I don't think it looks bad, but it's very dramatic. So I'm going to show you guys again. Go ahead and reload with my red. I'm going to drag the edge and the tip through my black, and then I'm going to start out a little bit. I'm going to push down and then pull up I'm going to meet them in the middle and do the same. And it's just this really easy, seamless way to create those long, elegant leaf shapes. Now I also love this brush because then you can add little flares throughout the design. So if you are doing this around an eye, and I actually really like using this in the same way you would use the petal brush as well. So if this was going around an eye and then I start getting closer to the eye, I would just go ahead and plop it down the same way I would if I was making those stacked petals, because it's a good way to finish the kind of look when you're kind of curving it around an eye rather than having like big, huge, spidery leaves taking over the eye, if that makes sense. And then also keep in mind that poinsettias have a ton of greenery, so you don't have to do 8 red leaves on someone's face. Do 3 with a few little like flurries around it, and then add the greenery, add your glitter, add a little line work, and you are good to go. So I hope you guys liked this tip. I hope you try it, and I hope it helps. Thanks for watching.